Alright, we're going to take a look at an MRE from XMRE. This one is menu number 1, chicken breast, and it's from 2016. It has a date quit on it of 6256, meaning that this was packaged on the 256th day of 2016. Let's go ahead and see what's inside of here. Oh, I see. This isn't chicken breast. This is actually the chicken with garlic and herb sauce. I've actually never had this one before. And we also have lemon lime beverage base powder, wheat snack bread, chunky peanut butter, and the dessert is the trans fat free fudge brownie. And we have the XMRE snack. This is the nut raisin mix. And then we have the accessory pack. And this has standard XMRE fare of a genuine brown MRE spoon, a moist towelette, deep and rich coffee, sugar, coffee mate creamer, salt and pepper, and a little napkin. And then the last thing in here, instead of a flameless ration heater, it has a bunch of flameless ration heaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flameless ration heaters. Alright, and here's everything that we're getting in this 2016 chicken breast MRE from XMRE. Let's go ahead and heat up the entree and check everything else out. As you can hear, it's definitely working. Looks like this is going to be a good one. Here's the wheat snack bread. And the chunky peanut butter. We'll give this a good knead. And the trans fat free fudge brownie. And then we have the XMRE nut raisin mix. It's going to have raw sunflower seeds, roasted peanuts, dried black raisins, and almonds. But yeah, you definitely can tell that the first ingredient is sunflower seeds. There's a lot of those in there. And the lemon lime beverage base powder takes 12 ounces of water, which we have right here. Very familiar greenish yellow color. And then we have the coffee. This is the deep rich instant coffee, 100% coffee. Let's see how this looks. Sugar and creamer too. And that just leaves us with our chicken. This is actually still very hot. Still steam coming out. It works very good. I'd say it works at least as good as a standard MRE flameless ration heater. Let's check this out. It smells very good. It smells very salty. And I almost hate to say this, but I think what it smells like kind of reminds me of the liquid that comes in the cans of Vienna sausage. But I'm sure it's also going to be good with the herbs and the garlic. Alright, so this definitely isn't a large entree. As I said, it's only 4 ounces. Definitely doesn't seem to be that over-processed kind of chicken that usually a lot of times we'll see in MREs. Looks like real chicken. We'll kind of shred it up. Let's try it out. Yeah, that's very good. I just see it's kind of grilled too. There's little grill marks on it in some places before it was shredded apparently. I think I'd say I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of it in there. The 4 ounces is a pretty light-sized entree. It's good. The sauce is very rich. It is beyond the salty brine, I guess, that the Vienna sausages come in that I mentioned. I guess you're kind of tasting the herbs and the garlic a little bit. Overall, it's a nice rich sauce. The chicken is tender, and it does definitely seem to be real. Yep, I think my only complaint about this is that there isn't more of it. It does not need the salt and pepper. Obviously, if you have hot sauce on you, this didn't come with hot sauce, but if you have that, and you like your stuff spicy, you can add that, but it really doesn't need it. It's a simple but tasty dish. Everything else in here is stuff you can eat with your hands. Let's try the coffee while it's still hot. And that tastes fine. Obviously it's on the sweet side because I added all the sugar and the creamer. But there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it after being in storage for about 3 years. Try the wheat snack bread with the peanut butter. I'll try the snack bread first. It's kind of surprising the variety of taste you can get out of wheat snack bread, depending on how fresh it is and what batch it came from, whether it's trans fat free or not. But this seems to be on the fresh side. It is wheat snack bread, but it's relatively pliable, not too dry. Of course it is wheat snack bread, so it is dry, but let's try it with the peanut butter. Peanut butter is great. It's usually a safe bet that your peanut butter is going to be good in an MRE. It seems to last forever. So when it's pretty fresh like this one, you're kind of in for a treat. Combination of wheat snack bread and peanut butter, though, is always something that's going to make you thirsty. So we'll try the lemon lime beverage, which is your standard MRE fare. It's sort of like a cross between Gatorade and Kool-Aid. It's not quite like the taste of sports drinks like Gatorade or Powerade that you get with the carbohydrate electrolyte ones. But it's also not exactly the same as a Kool-Aid kind of thing. But pretty good. And we'll try to get a little bit of everything with the nut raisin mix. So we have the sunflower seeds, the raisins, the peanuts, and the almonds. And that's good like usual. It's kind of saved by the raisins because since it's not salted, it would actually be very bland, especially these sunflower seeds. I like sunflower seeds, but I really like them salted. I've never really understood why MREs don't put a little bit of salt in the nut raisin mix. Even if it was just the sunflower seeds that were salted, I think this would be a lot better. But the raisins give it just enough taste and sweetness to kind of save it. That just leaves us with our trans fat free brownie, which actually it's pretty hard. It's a pretty firm brownie. Pretty dense. Yeah, and I do have to admit to not being a huge fan of the trans fat free ones. I know it's healthier, and I'm all for that, but the chocolate taste isn't as chocolatey. It's more on the artificial side, almost a little bit chalky. But in the end, it's still a brownie, and chocolate brownie is a good thing, so that's a good thing. It's not terrible by any means, but just, in my opinion, not really as good as the old ones were. And so that was a look at an MRE from XMRE. This was menu number 1. Chicken breast fillet from 2016. Thank you for watching.